HiveCast, Episode 1. We practiced that for many, many hours.
Months. Hello, everyone. We are the lovely members of the Hive Collaborative. My name is Sophie Eagle.
I'm Aria Samia.
It's Samia. I'm Ken Eagle.
He says with
I do
exuberance.
say.
And unseen, I'm Davis Eagle.
Davis who makes the magic happen, really.
So one of these is not like the other.
Yeah, I think it might be Davis's.
No, it's Aria. She's a
Oh.
Samia.
Oh.
I'm formerly Eagle, and I did keep Eagle in my last name. So
Oh, is it hyphenated?
Oh,
Well,
it's
no,
you got-
okay, I
You
lied.
got a
It's-
hyphen?
it's a middle name. So I guess
Oh!
Wait, are you not Grace anymore?
I am Grace. I'm all
Oh.
for
Oh,
it.
if you're a Samoan, you can have as many names as you want.
I guess so. This time last year, we were, 2 years ago, we were rehearsing for Lost Works. Can you guys believe that?
Wow.
I know.
Starring the Blue
Let me
Girl,
look at. Yes.
our very
Very
own
own.
Sophia Eagle.
Hi.
Yes.
Wow.
That was a good time.
That was a good time.
That was a really
And
fun
then
show.
4 years ago,
What?
we had
For
the,
context, I was 15.
the 10 show.
Oh, man, I love the 10 show. I
Yes.
really want it to come back.
We've done a couple 10 shows, but it's been a few years now.
We're just so busy.
Time to do the 10 show again. Probably next year is my guess.
So that was our blast from the past of what we were doing last year.
All right, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Collaborative submissions.
Oh, we have had a few that
Yes,
have come
we
to
have.
us.
We have one today.
Actually, 2 are coming today. So we have a Spark Speed Dating Night.
Oh, dating night, Davis.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be directed towards me.
So, what's the dating concept?
Well, sometimes when you go to these speed dating things, there's like a million people. This one's a little more, they thought about doing like focus groups, like people who are interested in certain things. They might delve into that. But for this
Ooh.
first one, they're going to do a max of 50 people. And the concept is $1 a date. So it's $25 total. So you get 25 dates and it'll be in a nice, cool area. We'll have some refreshments, things like that. And hopefully, because you're not, in a million people, it'll be a little more real talking. Because I think sometimes when you go to these things, they just rush you along.
I
Yeah,
do remember
right.
that. I went to one a few months ago, and it was the loudest experience of my life
Yeah, you're
in
just
a church.
yelling and not
They
talking.
had this high-pitched whistle to let you know to move. It was
Was it a steam whistle? at
it
least?
was awful.
Nothing
Oh.
says romance like a high-pitched whistle. What else do we have?
We have the Emergence Coalition coming up, an evening of the odds. So that's going to be kind of cool. We're looking for emerging artists. We're actually taking submissions right now until July 20th, which, what's today?
Today's the
10th.
10th.
So you got 10 days. And the hope is we'll kind of give these artists a platform to display their art. And we're trying to look for different mediums, not necessarily all the same thing, and kind of an immersive experience, not just like your stuff on a rack. It's going to be hopefully really cool. We have a dance segment. So after the art show, there's a dance, the Utah Civic Ballet. Oh, I'm watching that right now.
It's something like that.
It's already-
Hive Ticks,
Actually, it's the Hive Ticket Leap, but yes,
known as hiveticks.com.
That'll actually take you to it, Dar.
not anymore.
What? Oh.
What?
We left the URL is the GoDaddy expired.
Wow.
We lost Hive Ticks. Do not go to Hive Ticks.
Which,
Sorry, everyone.
It's just news to
It's
me.
HiveTicketLeap.com now.
To us, collaboration is in our name, but also it's one of those things where we want people to feel like this is a place where things can be developed. Not everything is feasible for us to develop depending on how complex, but we also have a play coming up in October.
Yes, the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Actually, it's Secrets of Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, Mahan Rai Stewart has just sent us a revision. I have read it, and I think it's pretty darn good. You thought it was pretty good.
Yes, I really like the pacing, and
Yeah.
he's done this play a few times, so it has a bit of history. But I think this is the best version yet.
When I say pretty darn good, I mean phenomenal, to be honest. It is definitely something everybody should experience. And this is a brand new version. So I'm really excited to see it on its feet at the Hive come October.
Fun.
There will be death. Well,
I bet
Maybe.
it is-
Hollow. Sleepy Hollow.
be
The headless
spooky.
horseman. He's got to keep up his,
is
head listening.
headless. Yeah, that's the word. In fact, we're trying to update our website to promote production a little bit because that's a big factor for us. We feel like we are a production facility, a collaborative production facility, but still a production facility.
I know that we want more, that we love nothing more but to read people's awesome ideas of what they want to use this space for. Speaking of like Blast of the Past, a little while ago, we built a set from the ceiling down, not the
Oh,
ground
yeah.
up, because we attached it to the ceiling instead
Yeah.
for a film shoot.
Yeah, it was this time last year. It was Mally Bonner's project. It was really fun. We made a Western barn type thing, and
I think that set was great, and I loved it. I'm also looking forward to our next set, another major set, probably the biggest set we've ever undertaken.
yeah, I don't know if you guys remember when we were trying to crowdfund for the
Fork.
Failure.
Well, there were some pros. I mean, I
Yeah.
definitely feel like a lot of people were like, "How is the spoon going?"
A
And
lot
I
of
was like,
people,
"Well."
a lot of
good, yeah.
people did come up to me in like the acting community because I was doing a lot of shows when we were crowdfunding, and they were all like, "How's the fork going? How's the fork going?" And I didn't start those conversations at all. They all came up to me, and it was
Yeah.
crazy. So I'm glad people know about it and want to support it. Maybe
Yeah.
not through the crowdfunding, but
Well, it's been a very interesting ride. In fact, I've had a few conversations in the last few days about the fork. Now, just to give you a little background, the fork was an idea that I and my brother had a long time ago. And like many of our ideas, we kind of sat on it and developed it. It went into a 10-minute play. It did extremely well.
They won some festival in New York. Great.
Festival in New York, one here, and another one somewhere else. But anyway, the thing about the fork is it was just 10 minutes. So we developed it, mostly my brother, into a full-length play. And we kind of did a staged reading of it. That's been its life. It's gone through a few versions of it. And then about, I don't know how long ago, it feels like a year ago, we started talking about doing it as a musical. Dennis, myself, and Aaron Edson have been doing musicals for 20 odd years. We haven't done
Yeah.
one in a while, so we thought this might be fun to do it as a musical.
I
And-
think it's gonna be really do well as a musical. If it
Yeah.
just kind of
got kind of that like whimsical energy where it's already you have to already like suspend so much logic. Like might as well go the full ham and sing.
It's
Yeah,
very funny.
It's and it's sort of autobiographical about my brother and I and our failures, near successes. But in any case, so then we said, okay, let's do it as a musical, and we had a phenomenal cast for it.
Yes.
And tragically, we weren't ready.
But it's
But
okay.
the
We were
thing
just
is,
excited.
then we had the idea was that the play, the musical, would service it for a movie. And then I think Sophie or myself or both of us said, why not just go straight to the movie?
I think I
Huh?
was Sophie
Yeah.
that said that, right?
I really wanted to do that because I was inspired by this place and the way we can build sets. Is like we could create our own movie because like we've had so many film shoots in here
Yeah.
the last year of people using our space, and I'm like, I want to do that, and it's a really great script, and once we have the music, it's gonna be solid.
Yeah, I think so too. And the nice thing about skipping the play is that it does help that we broaden our audience. 'Cause I feel like, we only have 86 seats. So only so many people could see this awesome work. And it would be nice that we can share it with more people.
So now the concept is after Sleepy Hollow, we're going to take the entire building and convert it into Mateo's and Carlo's restaurant. And that will be 90% of the filming will be done in the Hive, probably hoping for a January film shoot. So that's pretty exciting. I've had a business model that we worked on 15 at least 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And Dennis and I worked on this thing called the Bob Project because we didn't have a name for it. But it's really about how movies can be built in the collaboration. And I feel like I'm going to try to do that with this project. And essentially what it will mean is we're all going to get together and bring in our talents and try to make this film work on a modest budget, but by contributing. And I'm going to release more information about it, but I'm pretty excited about this Hive collaborative film projects. It's a new economic engine for accomplishing film. So, a lot of times when you talk about points and back end, everybody kind of rolls their eyes like, oh my goodness. But in reality,
you have to have a lot of trust, I think, to actually do
it does
something
take
like that.
a tremendous amount of trust. But I think I could build a model where the trust is real. And I'm hoping that's the case. I think we've built enough goodwill, and I think people have enough trust in us that they'll know that what we are saying is going to actually happen. And of course, the Hive will be investing an awful lot, and we'll be last out. So I'm pretty excited about that concept.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I think like nowadays with movies, with billion-dollar budgets, and it's so much goes into making them, and it's such a hard thing to kind of break, and it's like a club you can't really get into. That this idea of working together and creating movies with smaller budgets and with more local talent, I think is really enticing to a lot of people to sort of.
Do you think people will be concerned? Because, right now, gotta pay the bills. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Well, the nice thing about this project is it doesn't have a massive time window. It's not like you're committing 3 months of your life. You're committing maybe up to 2 weeks of your life because the filming is going to be in a really tight manner. So that's kind of the positive thing about it is that, yes, we'll have a lot of the prep work being done in advance. And when people come in to contribute their own time and energies, there'll still be compensation. It just won't be as much, but they're also going to be getting a massive amount on the back end because when you do that kind of thing, we're all totally invested. And the Hive will be contributing, of course, the most, and it will be the last out.
I also think that the project is worth pursuing. So I think if people wanted to read the script, and I think they'd love it because it's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't love the script and you don't like the project, I wouldn't commit my energies to it myself. But I do love the script. It's, it's definitely been a project that I feel like represents the Hive well. So I'm excited to throw our energies into it.
Ready.
I clacked. All right, so let's talk about Hive Live Happenings.
Yeah, we've got some fun things going on.
A lot of things have happened.
Yeah, I don't know if we should talk about the remodel. The remodel has been cool.
So we do love remodel. We have a thing, where we offer remodeling services. So we love remodeling, and we've been undertaking a 4-month remodeling of our own house, at least my house. The kids have all lived there, though.
That's true.
It's kind of their house.
Yeah.
And this is the only house that Sophie's ever lived in.
Yeah, she did not make the California cut.
I did not. The California cut.
I don't know.
Sounds like you guys didn't make the California cut.
okay.
So now
We know the timeline.
the house is probably
It's
we may
pretty
not be there
beautiful.
forever. So we've done a lot of work there. That was fun.
Yeah, it'll be kind of sad if when you probably sell it, just because I've had so many memories there.
So many. But it's a family home. It's built for a family.
So
And while
ready to
we
move
are
on.
a family, we're not exactly kids anymore. But
No.
speaking of kids, stand up.
Oh yeah, I got a little baby in here.
Let's
I don't know if you can even
thanks
tell
for
from
your
there.
sleeve.
Sorry.
But now, where's the baby? Let's see it.
She's a lettuce today.
Oh, lettuce.
So yeah, she's I think she's about 2 pounds this week.
Whoa.
I don't know how many inches. I could check, but
That sounds like
apparently now they
13.
have more brain development and stuff going on. So she's getting smarter and bigger. And I'll sit down. But
Wow.
yeah, she can do more things. And she's starting to punch me a little harder.
Pow.
Through that placenta.
Wait, I just did Sophie.
Sorry.
Watch this. Pow. Let me do it one time. Pow. That's pretty funny.
No.
Child abuse. Just really though.
We're really excited. I'm due in October, so baby Libra.
Baby. Oh.
Yeah, she's
That's her
going to be
name?
balanced.
Libra?
Oh,
No.
sorry. We have not picked a name. Name picking is actually really hard.
Comment your suggestions below.
Please. Well, I
For-
like unique names
baby.
like everybody, but
Eunuch. That's a great name.
no.
Dorcas.
That's a
Yeah.
family.
Hey, we have an ancestor named Dorcas.
Yeah, and we've been doing something fun called Hive Hikes.
I love Hive.
So on
Hikes.
Friday for the summer, depending on if we have any bookings, which we do sometimes, but one day of the week when we have a quiet morning, we've been picking a hike and going on it. Nothing
been
too
fun.
hard though, moderate. On
If
all
you
trails.
happen to be a girl from Pleasant Grove, we're
I-
going
No.
that we might have saw
No.
on. All right, well, that was fun.
He's
yeah,
never
Hive
gonna
Hikes.
forgive us. For
I hope,
that.
I hope you show some pictures of our hiking fun
Oh, we will.
I will. In
Yes.
post.
Yes.
in the post.
Yeah.
The best ones are of copper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They
copper.
true. Most of these will be of copper.
We got him some little boots for his feet, so
Because he's a tenderfoot.
he is.
And he's not the most
9.
graceful
He's not.
dog,
No,
is
he can't
not.
swim either.
No, you cannot swim.
as
No.
you guys discovered.
I thought dogs could just like
know how
know
to do
how
it.
to do that. but
Well,
it's not.
I think we've had a great time on our first HiveCast.
Yeah. We should come up with like some kind of like catchphrase, like we'll see you later, but like hive themed, like stay busy bees or something.
Stay busy, bees.
We'll workshop
No,
it.
don't say it like that.
We're gonna workshop that.
Actually, we could go like bye.
Bye.
That might
Okay,
be-
let's
I
try
like
that.
that, I
Ready?
like that.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.